friends, welcome to CEC Gurukul Live Lectures. Dear friends, this is our session on career counseling called Pratibha Samvardhan. Today we are talking about careers in, yes, company secretary. We have given you ample of knowledge regarding this particular topic, and we believe that we are going to give you more, because for this discussion we have with us in our studios C.S. Jatin Singhal. C.S. Jatin Singhal is former chairman, Northern India Regional Council, Indian ICSI, that is Institute of Company Secretaries of India. So let's welcome our guest, Mr. Jatin Singhal, once again, and let's try to get more and more knowledge through him, because we believe that this session could be a change making session in your careers. If you are looking for a better future, better career, and if you are thinking what to do, this is one of the sessions which will give you a road ahead. So, Mr. Singhal, we wish to know more about the course. When we talk about that, we have 5 years, and 5 years is the big time, and qualifying for the examinations is another important point. Sometimes it may happen, or it tends to happen with the students, they are not able to qualify certain examinations. In that condition, what happens, and how a student should cope, and they should prioritize that yes, their goal is not far ahead. So in that condition, what should be the motivation factor?
Well, since it is a long duration course, that too distant learning, wherein many of students are not, completely gelling up with the other students. There may be the cases when one student is not knowing how many students are there in his or her surroundings, how to interact with them. So to cover up those things, we have orientation session during the whole course. One, after clearing the CET exam, that is an entrance exam, we do have the 3 days orientation program coming up, and that is implemented on the 1st of February itself. Earlier it was 1 day orientation program, wherein we apprise the students about the structure of the institute, about the working of the institute, so that they get to know they are in getting registered. There is a student of ICSI, and how the operations, how the working of ICSI there, what is the motive of the ICSI. And once that is done, they appear for the executive level. That is the second stage of the course, executive program, wherein there are 7 exams in total, and after clearing that, they need to do the executive development program, which is a 15 days online, 50 days physical classroom orientation program, wherein they get to interact with many more students. So network grows. We talk about that 1 plus 1 11 भी होते हैं, 1 plus 1 2 भी होते हैं. So it is up to one individual how he or she needs to grow his or her network. Accordingly, they feel themselves motivated first of all, and after that, if someone is unfortunately is unable to get the success in the particular exam, say I've talked about June and December exam. So if one person is not able to clear that attempt in June or maybe in December, so my clear message is that for every student, that I believe many of them already been doing it, that they need a focus, determination, resilience, and perseverance. They need to have that particular thing in their mind, and that is, getting unsuccessful attempt is not the end of the world. It is a matter of just next 6 months, because we have this fixed dates of having the exam. We have June exams from 1st of June to 10th of June, and then we have December exams from 20th December to 30th December. So these are the fixed dates. The dates are not going to change. So while enrolling the CS course, everyone has the idea that these are the exam dates, these are going to happen by any means. There was an exception when COVID period was there, where we didn't conduct the exam. We gave the option to the student to not to enroll, or maybe to back out the exam. But yes, but apart from that, since we are out of COVID period now, and we are having these 10 days fixed for June and December, and even our result dates are also fixed. June exam results comes on 25th of August, and December exams results comes on 25th of February. Now we are expecting result in another 19 days or so. So everyone has a clear picture when he or she is going to appear for the exam, when he or she will get his or her result, and accordingly they can plan. We can target for that, but we should not be strict to it that we need to clear it in this particular attempt or this not, because expectations are always hurting. So that should not be done, and do not get demotivated. If you are being demotivated of not qualifying the exam in June or December, there is not an end of word. There is an opportunity to you that you can cover up your shortcomings in the next attempt. And mantra for that is, once a person is reappearing in the exam, he or she must cover those areas where they are lacking in their previous attempts. बिकॉज ये एक झूठी तसल्ली नहीं देनी है हमें कि हमने अगर फॉर एग्जांपल 100% में से हमें 60% आता है, हम दोबारा उस रिजल्ट अनसक्सेसफुल रिटर्न के बाद पहले वही 60% कवर अप कर रहे हैं, तो झूठी तसल्ली दे रहे हैं कि हमारा इतना पोर्शन कवर हो गया. हम डर रहे हैं उस 40% को टच ना करके. हम डर रहे हैं कि ये टच करेंगे तो हमारा शायद वो भी छूट जाएगा. वो ऑलरेडी आपका कवर्ड अप है, आपको जस्ट उसको गो थ्रू करना है. आपको अपने 40% को स्ट्रेंथन करना है और फोकस रहना है और डीमोटिवेट नहीं होना है. और कहीं पहुंचना है तो कहीं निकलना ज़रूरी है और अपने माइंड के ब्लॉक हटाना ज़रूरी है. ये हमारा ही वो होता है कि अगर हमें एक रास्ता मालूम है तो हम उसी पे स्टिक रहते हैं कि नहीं हम इसी रास्ते से जाएंगे, जबकि उसके ऑल्टरनेट रूट्स भी होते हैं. तो आपको ऑल्टरनेट रूट में करना क्या, आपको अपनी प्लानिंग इस तरीके से करनी है कि आपकी नेक्स्ट अटेम्प्ट अच्छी जाए.
जी, और कहा जाता है करत करत अभ्यास जड़मत हो सो जान. इतनी प्रैक्टिस कीजिए, इतनी मेहनत कीजिए कि फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में ही आप क्वालिफाई कर जाए. नाउ द अनदर क्वेश्चन इज, डू द इंस्टीट्यूट प्रोवाइड अदर काइंड्स ऑफ कोर्सेज और सर्टिफिकेशन for the members or apart from the members?
Well, institute has taken several initiatives wherein for students we hold the quiz classes, we hold the skills upliftment classes, wherein recently we at NIRC, Northern India Regional Council office, we had the debate competition, moot court competition, we had the drafting skills, because being a company secretary, drafting is one of the most crucial thing. Drafting can relate to the any agreement, any joint venture agreement, any contractual agreement with any commercial organization, wherein drafting skills are very much required. We also hold for student uplifting and getting themselves being motivated every time we hold the national level competition. We have designated July month as a student month, wherein month-long activities are there, wherein picture making, moot court, several activities are there. And then for the student where there is no chapter or region, we have this ICSE study center also. And January, we all know Swami Vivekananda, so that month is dedicated, 3 days activities are dedicated as a Yuvotsav. So we hold the Yuvotsav. Recently, Yuvotsav held at Ahmedabad, which comes under the Western region, and Northern India Regional Council was awarded as the West region in that particular Yuvotsav. And we hold the Constitution Day quiz recently on 26th of February, and we hold the current affairs quiz, and there are several quizzes are there. And after that, what after? Now student will think, okay, that is the end of road, we are now qualified student, now we have attained the membership. Now what extra ICSI will do for the members who are already qualified? Now for those who are already qualified, they can go for the certificate courses. We hold the certificate courses in different specialization. For example, IPO, NBFC, FEMA, SEBI laws, and AIA is coming up in these days. So there are many courses which are being offered by the Institute of Company Secretaries of India for the members, and some of those courses can also be enrolled by the students as well, because many students would be thinking of getting their skills and knowledge upgraded, so they can also enroll for that also. And further, we also have several MOUs with the several universities, private universities, state university at different levels, and wherein we hold the joint programs for the members and for the students as well. So we are there, ICSI is there, not we, ICSI is there for to strengthen the student in every possible manner, and also once they become a member, then also ICSI stands behind them.
Wonderful. Now another question, when we do a certain course or any kind of the course within the country, we tend to go towards the internship and training programs, and they're helpful for the students. So how the institute works for the students in getting the internship or the training programs?
Right. As I touched upon earlier with respect to the placement drive, we also hold the training drive as well, wherein we invite the recruiters not only from the corporate side, but also from the consulting firm. Big Fours are there, and many law firms are there, and the practicing firms are also there, who comes in at the office of the institute, and they participate as a recruiter in the training drive, and many students comes in and they participate and get themselves a position in the as a trainee. And for that matter, we have 21 months of training program, wherein student need to undergo different aspects of the practical exposures, and yes, that is required before getting the membership.
Yes. So the way the world is moving, the students today are moving very fast. They talk about two things. First, their stature as well as the packages they're going to get. So if I become a company secretary, first of all, at initial level, what is the range from where I can start? And the second question is, as I said, the world is moving fast, and students or the youngsters, they tend to grow very fast. So what is the graph of the career growth being a CS?
See, well, हर किसी की जर्नी अपनी है. I will start with this statement that we should not compare ourselves with the other other member of the institute, because as a student we should not compare ourselves with the other student. Same way, as a member we should not compare ourselves with the other member. There may be the chances that one person who has just recently passed out and become a member of the institute earning good amount, handsome amount, and there may be the chances that it may take a little more time to that particular member to achieve better packages. So it's a matter of time only, I believe, and the matter of if someone is going into the employment side, that that completely depends how that pay structure is there. And recently we have had the highly paid company secretaries in the companies of Hindustan Unilever, Asian Paints, ICICI Bank, ITC, TCS, Reliance, and these are some Indian corporates who are giving good packages to the company secretaries, and they are not only one company secretary but there are many. So apart from that, if how the position gets rises, it all depends upon the structure, growth of the particular company. And if one talks about the practicing side of professional, as I touched earlier as well, that as a practicing CS, we have not only one corporate as a client but hundreds of clients, and some of them would be very growing, very expanding in the unit, in their unit, and accordingly, since they rise, you also rise. So it is a parallel or correlation with the industry. If that industry is growing, you are tend to grow, and if you see sky is the limit, if you think that this is the basic, or this is the only thing which I require, and you satisfy yourself by that, that is your call. Otherwise, sky is limit. You can explore many things. Company secretary does not only teaches you the company law, the allied laws, but also the taxation part, also financing also, and other areas of a profession, be it anything. If I name a few, now opportunities for company secretaries are company secretary, first of all, being advisor to the board, practicing company secretary. Apart from that, what new is coming up for the company secretaries? Recently, direct tax code draft has been placed, and wherein company secretaries are also been placed in the parallel position of the chartered accountants, where they can do the audits. And insolvency professional, if many of you are aware of Insolvency Bankruptcy Board of India, IBC, Insolvency Bankruptcy Code, then a company secretary can be there as an advisor, insolvency advisory, or insolvency professional also, liquidator also. And now we are talking about the alternate dispute resolution in the legal side, how we can play. A company secretary can be an arbitrator and mediator in many of the cases. Further moving onwards, now we all talk about valuation. If I take an example of this Shark Tank coming up in this season, if many of you are watching that Shark Tank, you get to listen that word valuation kitna hai. So how that valuation comes in, that valuation you can be a part of, you can be a valuer as well. Further moving on, trademark attorney. Further moving on, representational counsel before any tribunal, quasi judicial body. If I name a few, National Company Law Tribunal, Income Tax Tribunal, Income ITAT, SAT, SEBI Appellate Tribunal, TRI. There are n number of opportunities available as a representative professional as well, and there are many. I might be missing some of them, but yes, the scope is unlimited if you can pursue. If you are thinking company secretary means who deals with the company law, that is a restrictive thought process. If you think a company secretary is a professional, then their scope is very wide. You just need to put hand in one bucket and you will definitely get something out of it.
Now, another important question, which is very important for the students who wanted to settle abroad, and after doing this course or while doing this course, they feel, so I want to go outside India and I want to earn there. So, how this course could be beneficial for them outside India?
Well, once a company secretary is a qualified member of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, they need to pass on that particular course, and after spending 2 years as a member of the Institute of Company Secretaries India, can enroll for the Chartered Governance Institute UK and Ireland, and we have the tie-up with them, and you need to just pass on 3 or 4 exams over there, and you can become a member of that particular Institute of Chartered Governance of Institute, and based upon that their options are wide open. There are many countries like Australia and New Zealand where on the basis of membership of Chartered Governance Institute, you can practice that profession in that Australia and New Zealand region, and many other regions like in Africa region or in Canada, somewhere like this. If we talk about being a qualified company secretary and not even registered with the Chartered Governance Institute, what are those countries where one can serve? Singapore is one such country, and UAE, where many of the professionals of ICSI are serving their companies and flourishing as a good professional. Further, we have the MOU with the Chartered Institute for Securities and Investment London again, MOU with Malaysian Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators, and UK National Recognition Information Center as well. So these are some of the global MOUs which have ICSI has already entered into, and accordingly the opportunities are many again. Many of the professionals are working on technical know-how program as well for the MNC who are working for that MNC. They are going and getting into those legal arrangements with those particular joint ventures or maybe other commercial agreements. So I don't see, if you are only a company secretary in India, qualified member in India, you will not get any scope out of India as well.
So, if you are a CS, you have a wider and the widest world, because you
Yes.
can go anywhere and you can work anywhere, because your membership, your degree will definitely help you out in getting good job, as well as you will be valued. Now, another important question, how important it is for CS to feel, yes, I am very important to the organization?
Well, every CS does feel this particular, that I am important for any organization or my own office. But yes, to get that faith from that management, that again rests within you only. How you can win the trust of the management, how they are going to flourish through your involvement in day-to-day routine business. So it is up to us. If we say, okay, we are there in for 9 to 5 job, we are sitting in that particular cabin, where just whatever file comes before on my table, I'll just do that part and go. That will not help in such a great manner to gain the faith to have you in the key managerial personnel. Though under section 203 of the Companies Act, we are designated as a key managerial person over many other co-professionals, and just enjoying that position legally, provisionally, is not the only thing one must admire. One must look up to that particular thing, what change we can bring into that organization, due to which your importance gets created. I will take this opportunity to inform that company secretaries are the one who are signing the balance sheets as well. So if we are signing the balance sheet, it shows the importance alongside other co-professionals, alongside the management of the company, that we are authenticating the balance sheets as well. So importance comes with that only. If you go in SEBI provisions, listed companies whose shares are being listed on the stock exchanges, there is a mandatory requirement under the SEBI regulations that a compliance officer has to be the company secretary. And there are many other certifications which are required from the company secretaries only, not by any other professional. So the onus is very big, the responsibility is big, the opportunities are unlimited, and once we are able to do justice with those responsibilities and duties, one must definitely get the importance whatever is required. And I always feel that we always talk about the rights, but we generally tend to forget about the duties and responsibilities. If you follow the duties and responsibility, you will not have to seek for the rights.
Very true, sir. Last but not the least, we always say that the inner call is the most important thing in
Right.
life. It helps you in achieving what you actually want in
Correct.
life. For being a CS, for becoming a CS, or while doing the course, what is that inner call, or what is that particular point which helps one to be a CS?
Well, first of all, since this particular thing to be done, the ICSI motto is Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara. So, speak the truth, abide by the law. So, if that intent is there, that you, whatever you are pursuing, you need to be very truthful towards your management, towards your client. If you are there informing, being, it is very easy to say or to satisfy the opposite side of the person that okay, this thing will be done, but you need to inform the process, you need to inform the actual situation involved, that if this will be done by this. You cannot say okay, today you are saying this will be done and tomorrow you are coming, oh sir, there was some glitches involved and we need to do this. Whatever the thing is involved, you just need to convey that particular thing and abide by the situations, and accordingly, yes, you will be able to cover up all these challenges of the profession, and you will see yourself in the top position as well.
With this note, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for giving us this wonderful session where we somehow have tried to know ourselves. Yes, we have this ability. Yes, we can be a CS. Of course, the students who might have watched us or who would be watching us through YouTube would be now familiarized about this particular course, and we believe that now you might have taken the torch in your hands, that this is the route to move on. So friends, we are thankful to you. Thank you for watching us, and afterwards, if you have any question, any query, do write to us at cecgurukul.live@gmail.com. We are going to meet again next Thursday and would be bringing another new topic for you related to your careers. Till then, take care of yourselves. Thank you so much.